My beloved child, you are more precious to me than words can convey. With a love that surpasses understanding, I reach out to you, not from a distance, but from the depths of my heart, where I hold you tenderly. You were created in love, shaped by my hands, and your life is a masterpiece of divine intention. Every breath you take, every moment you live, is a gift from me, sacred and irreplaceable. I have walked beside you through all seasons of your life. In your moments of joy, I celebrated with you. In times of trial, I upheld you with my strength. Even in your quietest moments, when you felt unseen and alone, I was there, whispering words of comfort and love. Today, however, I come to you with a message that carries not only hope, but also urgency. The day is drawing near when an extraordinary event will unfold, something the world has never witnessed before. This will be a divine sign, a revelation of my eternal purpose, and a call for you to draw closer to me. It will be a moment that separates those who have listened to my voice from those who have turned away. On that day, the heavens will open, and an unearthly light will pour forth upon the earth. This light will not burn like the sun, yet it will shine with a brilliance beyond measure. It will illuminate the deepest parts of every heart and reveal truths long hidden. The secrets of every soul, every thought, and every nation will come to light under its gaze. This is not a natural occurrence or a random phenomenon. It is my hand moving within creation to remind you that I am here. I am watching, loving, and calling you to repentance and renewal. For those who walk in the light of my truth, this event will bring clarity and peace, a fulfillment of promises, and a moment of divine joy. Yet, for those who have turned away, it will bring trembling, for their hearts will confront the truth they sought to ignore. I do not speak these words to stir fear, but to awaken your soul from complacency. This is not the time to be distracted by the fleeting pursuits of the world. Many have already been given signs, yet they continue to chase after wealth, power, and pleasure, believing these will satisfy the longings of their hearts. But I tell you, these things will pass away, and only what is rooted in me will endure. When the light of this event shines, what will matter is not your earthly success or possessions, but the state of your heart. Have you walked with me? Have you listened to my call? My beloved, I desire for you to be among those who rejoice in my presence, not among those who look back with regret. Now is the time to prepare your heart, to seek me with all your being, and to turn away from all that separates you from my love. Come to me, for I am waiting with open arms. My grace is sufficient, my mercy is unending, and my love for you is eternal. I long for you to walk with me, to trust in my purpose, and to find peace in the assurance that you are mine. My beloved child, when the time comes, none of the things you have pursued in this world will matter. Wealth, power, or fleeting pleasures will fade into insignificance. What will truly matter is the state of your heart, the condition of your soul, and whether you have listened to my voice and walked in my ways. I urge you to hear me now, for I do not desire that any of you be caught unprepared. The time is drawing near, and I call you to readiness. This is not a season for lukewarm faith or for distractions to cloud your vision. It is a time to seek me with all your heart, to turn away from the things that separate you from me, and to walk steadfastly in the path of righteousness. Can you not see the signs that surround you? The world is trembling. Creation itself groans under the burden of sin, longing for the day of redemption. You see the unrest, the confusion, the wars, and the rumors of wars. Natural disasters seem to intensify and grow in frequency. These are not random occurrences. They are the birth pains of a world on the verge of great transformation. Yet, many fail to perceive their significance. Many do not understand that these events are not mere coincidences, but warnings, heralds of what is to come. The supernatural event I speak of will be the culmination of these signs. It will be a moment when the veil is lifted and all will see clearly. Some will rejoice, their hearts filled with gladness, as they recognize the fulfillment of my promises. But many will tremble, overwhelmed by the truth they have ignored. Those who have placed their trust in themselves, in their possessions, or in the systems of this world will find their foundations crumbling beneath them. No power on earth can stand against my will, and no human creation can endure the force of my truth. Do not think, my beloved, that you can escape this event by ignoring it. Do not believe that by closing your eyes and continuing your daily life, you will remain unaffected. This event will touch every living soul on this planet. No one can hide from it, for it is I who am sending it. I see all. I know every heart, every thought, and every intention. There is no place so distant, no shelter so strong, that you can escape the reach of my hand. Yet, I do not send this event to harm you, but to save you. It is a final wake-up call, a last opportunity for those who have strayed to return to me, and for those with hardened hearts to open them once more. But hear this, the choice is yours. I will not force you to listen. I will not compel you to believe. I have given you free will, and I honor this gift. However, with freedom comes responsibility, and with responsibility comes consequences. The danger is real, my child. It does not lie in the event itself, but in your response to it. If you ignore my call, if you turn away, if you refuse to acknowledge the truth of what I am doing, you place yourself in great peril. For this event will not only reveal the truth, but will also set in motion a series of events that will alter the course of history. My beloved child, the life I have prepared for you is full of promise, beauty, and eternal joy. But you must make a choice that cannot be postponed or ignored. The time is now, before the day comes when your decision will be sealed. Where do you stand? Will you stand with me, or will you stand against me? Will you open your heart to my love, or will you close it in fear and pride? The choice is yours alone, yet I urge you to choose wisely, for the time is short. I have sent my messengers to you, warning of the times to come. I have given you my word, a lamp to guide your feet, a light to illuminate your path. I have whispered to your heart in the stillness, urging you to turn back to me, to let my love guide you. But know this, I will not wait forever. A day is approaching when the door will close, and those who have not entered will find themselves outside, looking in with sorrow and regret. I do not want you to be one of those left outside. My desire is for you to be with me, to share in the joy and glory I have prepared for those who love me. But you must prepare yourself now. You must take this message to heart. This is not a time for delay, not a time for procrastination, not a time to say, I will deal with this later. Later may be too late. The moment to act is now. Seek me while I may be found. Call upon me while I am near. Let the wicked forsake their ways and the unrighteous their thoughts. Let them turn to me, and I will have mercy on them. Let them return to me, and I will freely forgive them. For I am a God of love, a God of mercy, and a God of second chances. But I am also a God of justice, and I cannot allow sin to remain unchecked forever. The event that is coming will reveal both my love and my justice. It will be a moment of great reckoning, but also a moment of great opportunity. In that moment, many will see the truth for the first time. Their eyes will be opened, and they will recognize me for who I truly am. For those who turn to me in that moment, there will be grace, forgiveness, and new life. But do not wait for that moment to arrive. You do not know the day or the hour when it will come. It will arrive suddenly, like a thief in the night, and many will be caught off guard. Be ready now. Prepare your heart now. Turn to me now, and you will have no need to fear that day when it comes. My love for you is everlasting. I have called you by name, and you are mine. Do not let the distractions of this world pull you away from the truth of who you are and who I am. Do not let the noise of the world drown out my voice, calling you to a deeper and more meaningful life. I have plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. But those plans require your cooperation. They require your willingness to listen, to follow, and to trust me, even when the path ahead seems unclear. The road you walk will not always be easy, but it is a road that leads to life, a life more abundant than you can imagine. Yet, I will not walk it for you. You must choose to walk it yourself, step by step, hand in hand with me. I will be your guide, your strength, your light along the way. But you must take that first step in faith. I know, my child, that the world is full of distractions. The enemy whispers lies into your heart, convincing you that this life is all there is, that the pleasures of this world are what truly matter. He tells you there is no need to prepare, that there are no consequences to ignoring my voice. But I tell you the truth. He is a deceiver. His goal is to keep you from the fullness of life that I have for you. He wants you to remain complacent, comfortable, and unaware of the dangers ahead, so that when this event comes, you will be unprepared and vulnerable. Do not listen to his lies. Do not let the comforts of this world blind you to the reality of eternity. For what good is it if you gain the whole world but lose your soul? Everything in this world will fade away, but what you build in me will last forever. My child, the choice is yours. Come to me now, and you will find peace, hope, and the life I have always desired for you. My beloved child, what good is it for a person to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Riches, fame, and success, these things may shine brightly in the moment, but they are fleeting, passing away like mist in the morning sun. They cannot sustain you, and when the supernatural event I have spoken of comes to pass, they will mean nothing. Only what you have built in me will endure, for I am the source of all true joy and peace. I speak to you not just for your sake, but for the sake of those you love. For this event will not only affect you, but everyone who crosses your path. You are my vessel, my messenger, called to share this warning with others. Do not keep this message to yourself, for the time is short, and many need to hear it. I have placed you where you are for a reason, and I have given you influence in the lives of those around you. Use that influence wisely, for you may be the very person through whom I reach someone's heart before it is too late. Look around you, my child. There are many who are lost, wandering in darkness, unaware of the light that is about to break forth. They are your brothers and sisters, your friends, your neighbors. Some of them even sit beside you in places of worship, yet their hearts are far from me. They come out of habit or obligation, but they have not truly encountered me. They do not truly know me. I weep for them, for my desire is that none should perish, but that all should come to repentance. You have a role to play in their salvation. Your life, your testimony, your willingness to speak truth in love can be the difference between someone turning to me or turning away. Do not underestimate the power of your words and actions. I have placed my spirit within you, and through you, I can work miracles in the lives of those around you. But you must be willing to step out in faith, to speak when I prompt you to speak, to act when I lead you to act. The supernatural event that is coming will be a moment of great decision for many. Some will see the light and turn to me with all their hearts, while others will harden their hearts even further. The enemy will seek to use fear, pride, and doubt to keep them from responding to my call. But you, my child, can be a beacon of hope in that moment. You can be the one who reassures them, points them to the truth, and shows them that there is nothing to fear if they place their trust in me. While this event will be a moment of reckoning for the world, it will also be a moment of great opportunity, a divine reset, if you will. It will be a time when the barriers between the physical and the spiritual are thin, when my presence will be felt more tangibly than ever before. In that moment, many hearts that have resisted me will soften, and many who have walked away will be drawn back. But they will need someone to guide them, someone to point them toward the light. You can be that someone. First, however, you must prepare yourself. You must be ready, spiritually attuned and firmly rooted in my word. When the light of this event shines upon the earth, It will expose not only the sins and failures of the world, but also the spiritual condition of my people. Those who have walked faithfully with me will shine like stars, reflecting my glory and drawing others to me. But those who have been lukewarm, who have gone through the motions of faith without true devotion, will be revealed for what they are. Their lack of preparation will be evident, and they will face the consequences of their neglect. This is why I urge you, my child, to examine your heart now, before that day comes. Do not wait for the event to reveal what you already know deep within. If there are areas of your life that are not aligned with my will, now is the time to bring them into the light. If there are habits, relationships, or attitudes that are drawing you away from me, now is the time to surrender them. Do not hold anything back, for my desire is to purify you, to cleanse you, to make you whole. There is nothing hidden from me, my child. I see every corner of your heart, every thought, every motive. Yet, I love you still. I am not angry with you. My longing is for you to walk in the fullness of the freedom and joy that comes from living in complete alignment with me. Do not be afraid to come to me with your weaknesses, your failures, your doubts. I am not here to condemn you, but to heal you. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. But you must humble yourself, acknowledging your need for me. The proud will be brought low, but the humble will be lifted up. Those who rely on their own strength, wisdom, or righteousness will find that it is not enough. But those who come to me with a contrite heart, seeking my mercy and grace, will be filled to overflowing with my love and power. The time is coming, my child, when the division between those who walk in the light and those who walk in darkness will be unmistakable. This event will mark the beginning of a great separation, not based on appearances or religious affiliations, but on the condition of the heart. Those who have truly known me and walked intimately with me will be drawn into deeper communion with me. But those who have only paid lip service to my name will find themselves on the outside, looking in. Do not let this be your fate. Prepare your heart now. Be a light to those around you. My child, the choice is yours, but my arms remain open. Come to me, and I will give you peace, hope, and the fullness of life. My beloved child, I am here to heal you. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. But you must come to me with humility, acknowledging your need for me. Those who rely on their own strength, wisdom, or righteousness will find that it is not enough. The proud will be brought low, but the humble will be lifted up. If you come to me with a contrite heart, confessing your need for my mercy and grace, I will fill you with my love and power until it overflows. The time is near, my child, when a great division will become clear between those who walk in the light and those who choose the darkness. This moment will mark the beginning of a profound separation. It will not be based on appearances, traditions, or affiliations, but on the true condition of the heart. Those who have known me deeply, who have walked in intimacy with me, will be drawn closer into my presence. Yet, those who have only spoken my name without knowing me, relying on rituals or their own works, will find themselves on the outside, looking in. I do not share these words to cause despair, but to bring hope. Even now, there is time to turn to me, to seek me with all your heart, and to prepare for what is coming. I am a God of redemption, and I take no pleasure in the death of the wicked. My desire is that all would turn to me and live. But I will not force you, my child. The choice is yours. Will you heed my call? Will you prepare your heart and be a light to those around you in this time of great darkness? The supernatural event that is coming is not something to fear if you are walking with me. It will be a moment of great revelation, a time when my glory will shine in ways never seen before. For those who are ready, it will be a moment of profound joy, a time of deeper intimacy with me, and a season of new beginnings. But for those who are not prepared, it will bring confusion, fear, and regret. Do not be among those who regret. Be among those who rejoice. Be among those who are ready when the light breaks forth. I am with you, my child, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. But you must choose to walk with me, to trust me, and to prepare for what is to come. The time is short, but my love for you is eternal. Come to me now, and you will find peace in the midst of the storm, light in the midst of the darkness, and hope in the midst of uncertainty. I am waiting for you with arms wide open. Will you come? Say, yes, I will come. If you long to return to me, let your heart say, Amen.